Kitten and DIY DP May 24. So today's video, I will be working on my canvas as I'm doing it, but I will be putting up people's figures and stuff. So at the time of filming, which is Thursday evening, I don't have everything that I need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to film this video anyway, and then I will add in with a voiceover anything I need when I put the pictures on, because I do want to get pictures up for everybody. You know, it is nice to see your picture up there. So first of all, welcome to my channel. My name is Sam and we are just starting on the hashtag DIY DP May 24 event. This is a cross-stitch conversion event, which gives us the opportunity to work on our conversions for a whole month and to try and get some of our projects a little bit closer to being done. The conversions do tend to be something that a lot of people do as a side project. I don't do all of this alone. I do have some help from my very good friend Penny at Cow Sparkles, luckily. And yeah, today's video was actually filmed. So I'm filming on Thursday. I've already put one video up today. And I'm going to sort of put this one together as we go through, because I'm going away in the caravan. So by the time you see this, I will be away in the caravan. I cannot wait. Right, so it's in line with that one. But it's 5 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's that one. Always have to count when you're starting off. So that one, and we go across 3, and we go down 1, and then we want 2. So I've literally started this section with the last colour that I had in the last one. Just to try and make it a little bit easier. So what I am doing on this one, I am picking out the smaller amounts first, because they're easier to count and place, so that at the end I have the biggest number of required drills. Right, so there's that one. So let's pick another one. That's quite a lot. Oh, that's quite a lot too, really, but let's go for it. I actually need 2,222 of those. There we go. So I'm going to get straight into it. So I will put up, as I go through each name, I will put up a video of what their project is. So it will either be a picture of the finished product, or it will be a picture of what they're working on, how they're working on it now. Because some of us, you don't have to have a new start for this. Some of us have been working on these projects for the last year or so. So there are varying degrees of completedness going on. So I have been a little bit better this time, and I have actually created a spreadsheet. Don't know how well it's going to work, but you know, I'm hoping that it makes it easier to get all the figures together at the end. I'm not saying it's perfect, but hopefully it will help me out, and it will be a little bit quicker in the long run than writing it all down on paper. So let's just hit that. So I have got a multitude of tablets. So let's have a look. So first of all, we have Anita. Anita is working on a project called Come Into Room. She has a total of 212,550 drills to lay. So it is a new start for her. So that's Anita. Looking forward to seeing how you go this time, Anita. Well done. Welcome to the event. Let me put a couple of colours in so that I can have some hope of actually getting some work done. Might as well do that one there. See if I can get stuff in the right place this time. Like that. Next up we have Katia. Katia is continuing with the Untamed. I don't have any figures for the Untamed as such, but she hasn't got that much to do on it. So welcome back, Katia. Picture of your canvas, of your project, will be up here. I hate editing this video because putting all the pictures up takes so much time. There's got to be an easier way. So let me get these 2 in as well. So we want 4 and then 2 and then we have 2 there. So let's get them in. Okay, then we have Sharon Wildboar. She is working on mini teacup baths. Now it is a new start for it. It's only the second conversion that she's done. Absolute pleasure to have you on board for this one. Considering you were the person that started all this in the first place. So it is nice to have you on here and, you know, joining in with something that was your idea to start with. So welcome, Sharon. Next up we have Inga. Inga is working on watercolour fairy dragon. Total drills is 40,000. So it is a new start. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, that you've actually customised this canvas somewhat, haven't you, to make it work. But yeah, it is a new start. So I'm taking it as starting at 40,000 drills. So welcome. It's all good. Next up we have Sabine. Sabine is working on Cheshire Cat. It's 708,075 drills to lay. If you didn't know, because I'll interject with this here now, we are aiming for laying 1 million drills, all of us together, in May. So let's see if we can get that done. Okay, next up we have Elsa. I don't have any details on Elsa's, but I'm sure by the time I put this video up I will have, so her picture is here. So I apologise, but welcome back, Elsa, yet again. Well done. I'm sure as time goes on these things will get easier and easier. I'm sure they will. Okay, so it's that one and I want to miss 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's that one there and then there's one on top. See the joys of counting out drills. You have not lived. I have no idea why I actually did that one like that. But, you know. And one there. Right, let's put those in. Okay, next up we have Nicole. Nicole is doing the Grand Library, which is a Amy Stewart canvas. She's got a total of 402,750 drills to lay. She has already done 49,199, so she's starting on a part 1. But welcome, Nicole. Looking forward to seeing your progress. Right, so I've done those. Oh, it hasn't highlighted them, has it? There we go. Now it has. Let's go up here. So I am using Pattern Keeper. That is the app I'm using. I've actually kept my old tablet just for this because my tablet's got a crack. But for the time being, it'll do the job. And if it goes wrong completely, then I will transfer my pattern keeper. Right, so we want that one, and we need 2, and then it's all the way across like that, and then we need to go all the way across to this end. It's a nice bit of laying right there. That's what you want if you do multi-place, like so. Love it. Do love me a multi-place. I have to say, I am using the limited edition green tray, mint green tray. This will be launched on the 1st of June for sale. There will be roughly 20, maybe 30 of each size. So the mini and the standard. If you saw the live on Friday, you may know that there will be a large tray. We now have a large tray, however we're not launching it until later in the year because I'm having a logo change. My daughter is doing it for me, however we're having to wait a bit longer because she's currently getting ready for her exams, so I don't want to push her at this point in time. So next up we have Kim Robinson. Kim's coming back with Frosty the Snowcat. It's a total of 119,000 drills to lay. She's already done 32,000, so not a new start for Kim. Welcome back, Kim. We then have Mandy. Mandy Moran is doing Mini Boo. It's 66,825 drills, and it is a new start for her. So welcome back, Mandy, yet again. Been with me every one since, haven't you? We then have Caroline Fleming. Caroline's doing Story Keep Wine Shelf. I actually like this one. I really do want to try at some point doing a story keep. You know, they don't look too big. They don't look too bad. 552. Let me get my next colour. If you are wondering, yes, I do have a mix of colours for my drills because I don't colour match. I just pull out the ones that I want, pretty much. That's how it works for me. So, yeah, if you're wondering, don't shout at me. You know, you do you. If you keep them in separate bags, then that's fine. You do you. But leave my mixed bags alone. Okay, so that's Kim, Caroline. We then have Leandri coming back. Leandri is one of quite a few people that are in South Africa. She is working on her Sparkly Avenger, which I absolutely love. She was working on this last time, and it's an image that her husband has made up for her. Absolutely love it. So thank you for coming back yet again, Leandri. Let's see if I can give you plenty of alcohol to take shots on. If you know, you know. Okay, who do we have after Leandri? We then have Amy. Amy is coming back with a brand new canvas, Gen 2 Pokemon. A total of 115,200 drills for Amy. Welcome back, Amy, again. See? Call out a couple, lay a couple. Job's a good one. It's all fine. We'll get them in there. It's all good. Okay, so after Amy, we have Sume. Sume is doing a canvas that's called Blood. 295,714 drills in total. She's already laid 95,233. So, welcome, Sume. She's also in South Africa, I believe. That's correct, isn't it? Maritza is joining us for the first time. She is working on, no, let's go back. I've just made a boo-boo. I'm updating this spreadsheet as I go. Dangerous territory. Maritza is working on Tiana, which is one of the princess panels from Mandy Manzano. I don't have any figures yet for her Tiana, but here's a picture of her canvas, or of the image that she's doing. Right, so I want one there, one there. I just feel like if I do a few, I was hoping to get this video edited tonight, so I'll be able to get most of it done, but I may have to finish it off on the way to the caravan. Yay! I bet I'm sitting there already with a nice cup of coffee. I bet I am. Okay, Georgina is the next person. Once Upon a Fairy Tale she's doing. Total of 713, 286 drills required. She's already laid 80,595, so she's carrying on. We then have the lovely Jamie, who's doing Forest Fairy. 41,865 drills. She's already laid 6,000. So well done, Jamie. Welcome again to the event. Then we have the lovely Sarika. No Place Like Home. 245,700 drills required. I think Sarika is also in South Africa. You guys are taking it over completely. But yeah, welcome aboard, Sarika. Let me get a few more put in. You see, if I just do a bit, even if I don't get a full section done, even if the video's not like an hour long, because, you know, it's quite hard to do this many videos, but, you know, I'm still working. I'm still doing it. And I find this easier. I think it's quite nice when you've got these darker colours. I've got a lot of lighter colours in this one compared to the last project that I did. And I find that it's easier to get the darker colours in first. But a lot of time it is by how many there are. You know, it's actually easier to count spaces. 2. No, just one. One and then there, she says. And then 2 and 2. 1 there. 4 away from that one. We've got, no, 4. Is that right? Yep. So I need to put this one down here before I forget. So it is 2 across, 1 down. Sound like I'm doing a crossword, don't I? Right, so I've placed those 2. So it should be 2, 1 there. I haven't cooked dinner yet either. My husband asked me to hold off because he's doing something on his car. Or my car, not quite sure which. Technically they're both his cars, but you know, I drive one. And then he gives me money and says to me, oh, being as you've got to wait at the school for Cat tomorrow, can you take the car and get it washed? Because I don't want a manky car pulling our new caravan. I'm like, yes, dear. Okay, so we've then got Nicole. Nicole's joining us for the very first time. She's working on Dahlia. Don't have any figures as yet. I will add them in a voiceover or on screen. I might actually just put the figures on screen. I could just add it on, couldn't I? I'll do that. Then we have the lovely Mindy. Mindy's joining us again with Birds and Blooms. Oh, love that canvas. It's so beautiful. 189,950 drills required. She's already laid 41,920. So welcome back again, Mindy. We then have Melida. I think it's Melida Bowman, who is doing Flight of the Lynx. It looks amazing. I don't have figures for Melida either. but I should put the number up on screen if I've got it by the time I edit. And then we have the lovely Lisa from Lisa's Colouring Corner. She's doing Iris of the Rainbow. It's 293 drills in total. She's already done 72,484. I've never actually seen that picture until you sent it to me, Lisa. It's beautiful, but quite a bit different to the version, you know, to the canvas that I know as Iris of the Rainbow. Incidentally, if you don't know, Iris was a goddess of rainbows, pretty much. I don't know too much about her. I haven't been researching or anything, but just thought I'd get that in there. Right, those three go there, and then I've got two. But it's lovely to have you on board again, Lisa. And good luck. We then have Alexandra. She's joining us again. She's doing so many books, so little time. 91,125. I think that's wrong, you know. Well, we'll go with it, and if I'm wrong, I'll correct it. 91,125 drills to lay. She's done 45,000. So well done, Alexandra. And then we have a new person, Elizabeth. I think she said that she's in Norway. I'm sure that's what she said. I did my sheet earlier and I didn't update it. So she's doing Pillars of Creation, 75,475 drills to do, and it is a new start. So welcome to the event, Elizabeth. Let me know if you prefer to be called Elizabeth or a shortened version. I'd love to know. We then have Penny with her mystery. I don't know how many drills it is total because she hasn't told me. It's just a mystery. So I will let you know as soon as I know. Okay, I have gone wrong somewhere. So there. Yeah, that should be down one. Misplaced that one, which means that one should be right. That's better. There we go. This is the good thing. This is the good thing about doing it. You can correct it. Please don't follow my lead and just put random colours to fill in spaces because you've gone wrong. Do it all the time. It's a bad habit to have. Much better to be very, very particular and make sure that every single drill is in exactly the correct space. But when have you ever known me, for those of you that know me, when have you ever known me to play by the rules? You know, there we go. We then have myself. So I'm doing Stained Glass Hobbit Story. It's actually called Lord of the Rings, but it's not, it's a Hobbit. Just for those geeks of us out there that know the difference. Just saying. Just saying. So I am currently, I've got 125,440 drills to lay. I'm currently sitting at 17,251 and at 13.75%. I'm actually working mine on 4 canvases, 2 this sort of size, and then 2 smaller narrow ones. But yeah, it's not going to be finished this year, is it? Let's face it. It's not going to be finished this year. I don't think it's even going to be finished next year. But we'll see. We'll see how we go, eh? You never know until you try. And then we have Tracy. Tracy Fulford is joining us with Mini. I'm going to try and say it. Is Mini Ducosad? I'll put an image up here, but I don't have any figures yet. So I'll just put the image up. But there you go. That is everybody that is taking part. and that's what they're working on. So what we will do over the next week, there will be a variety of videos going up between myself and Penny. I'm not going to go through, oh yes I can, I might as well. I was going to say I'm not going to go through the program every video, but you know what, I might as well. So I will be doing videos, Penny will be doing videos on a Monday, a Wednesday and a Saturday. I will be doing videos on a Sunday, a Tuesday, a Thursday, and then on Friday from next week there will be a live at 8 p.m. BST. Myself and Penny, if she's not busy, we will do a live, and we will do a live with the updates for that. There may be times, you know, just warning you, there may be times, I'm going to get that F because there's only one of them. There may be times that we don't get a video up. You know, it is quite hard when you've got so many other things going on as well. So we will do our absolute best. But over the course of the month, we will be putting these videos up. We will be doing these lives in the hopes that it helps motivate you guys to work on yours too, because it is, you know, it is when you've got such a big, they do tend to be big canvases, and when you've got quite big canvases, it is very daunting to know that you may not get it done within the next year or two. So just by doing that little bit each day, you can really make a difference. I did the majority of my last one in the caravan on holiday, and that worked out really well because I do have a bit more time then to sit and work on it. I really just need to get really good at doing a bit. Oh, I've got a bit of plastic in the way. Oh, it's quite a big bit of plastic actually. Let's cut that off. If you are interested in the trays, the link for my Etsy shop, there we go, just take that off so it doesn't get in my way. The link will be in my Etsy, the link to my Etsy shop will be in the description box, is what I was trying to say. You won't be able to purchase this colour until the 1st of June. When it will go on sale, but there will be other trays on there. I do a standard white, pink and grey. Please feel free to head on over. There is also Penny at Kelp Sparkle's Etsy shop as well, which is where you can get the hashtag DIY DP cover papers if you are working on your project. But check out some of the other ones she's got on there, because she's got some amazingly beautiful cover papers, if I do say so myself. So let's get that in. And yeah, it's just a case of taking the time every day to do a little bit. And that's the good thing about DIY DP. There is no minimum amount per day. I have done this now, is this the 4th one? On the first couple we did have a minimum amount. I always try and do one section a day if I can, but sometimes I may not touch it for a couple of days, and then I might do, oh, definitely not that one then. How many squares have we got? Let's do that one, 8, 14. Other days I might do, you know, 2 or 3 sections. So it all boils up. But what we're aiming for is the 1,000,000 drill drop. We're hoping to achieve 1,000,000 drills between all of us in the course of May. I mean, that would be phenomenal. We were so close last time. So close. So let's get that in there. So hopefully I have got to finish this section no matter what today, because tomorrow, once I pick Kat up, we are off for the weekend. So right, it's not that one because that's the next one, so it's this one. Yeah, just trying to make sure that I actually do get some of these in the right flipping place. Thank you if you've gone back and watched the live, by the way. Why have I got... No, that's not right, is it? It should be there. I hate it when I go wrong. I really do. And sometimes it just goes wrong, and no matter what I do, I can't correct it. It just happens. So at the minute, I'm just trying to work on the ones I can actually see where they're going. Right, so that one's there and that one's there. Okay, let me just check on the time. I need to go and get myself a cup of coffee. Okay, so had to have my cup of coffee. If you can see my mug, it is on a mug mat, but it is on my canvas. Don't tell anyone. And that's the dog just pushing the door open, because clearly I'm not allowed to have some peace and quiet. So yeah, I'm just marking these off as I go, just to try and keep where I am current. And yeah, once I've got this video filmed, I will then go and do some dinner. We are having fajitas for dinner. I will have much more salady stuff than meat in mine, because I am on a diet. For those of you wanting to know, no, I have not started smoking again. It is definitely a thing of the past. I am now at the point where I'm also starting to not enjoy using the vape either. So even though it's 0 nicotine, I might have to go to. It just makes my mouth so dry. I think it's just like a safety net, really. But so far so good. I don't even know how long it's been. It's over 3 months. I gave up in January, I think. So yeah, quite pleased with myself. Excellent. There we go. I'll get this one in here. So let me just make sure they mark off. Yes, they did. We did have somebody on that was asking about, you know, any tips, and we've done this before. You know, I've done this whole question before. Some of my tips are: don't choose something absolutely massive for your first one. You know, pick something a little bit smaller, because it is quite daunting, and be mindful of the fact that unless you're actually going to sit and, oh, right, so there's a mistake right there. So let's put that in. That should be there. So hold on. Oh, that's not good, is it? Right, that is definitely there. Oh, it's these that are in the wrong place, not the purple ones. Okay, that kind of makes more sense. Kind of makes more sense. Right, so these need to come down one. Yes. Yes. Okay, so there's one of them there, and there should, that makes more sense. I'm sitting there thinking, what? Oh, the joys of a conversion. Yeah, so don't start with anything too big. Also, try and avoid those canvases where you've got 279 colours. Try with something a little bit smaller first, because I made that mistake with my first one and ended up not completing it, not doing it. My second one only had like 85 colours, I think. It was much more manageable. Much easier to kit up too, because let's face it, unless you've got a 240 or a 420 bottle storage case, it's going to take a lot of storage. So yeah, don't pick anything too major. Also, decide on whether you are going to use just your spare drills, or are you going to buy drills in if you need to. Now, number one, if you're going to use spare drills, then please do use the Calb Sparkles group to ask if anyone has colours, because very often the guys on there, they are amazing and they will help you out. Otherwise, you will need to source drills from somewhere depending on where you are. I'm in the UK, so I tend to use Silver. But you can get drills from, you know, overseas, from Japan, you know, Temu. Apparently they do drills. So you can source them elsewhere. Just bear in mind it might take a little while for them to get to you. Not that one. It's too many. I'm trying to find. There we go. 610. We'll do that one. And really, take your time. Also, I mean, I prefer a poured glue canvas, but you can get double-sided. Some people don't mind double-sided canvases. I'm not a fan, I'm not going to lie. My first one was double-sided and I was not keen. Right, that is in the wrong place. It needs to be down there. Thank you. So yeah, I do prefer poured glue. But you don't have to do it on a canvas. You know, Penny did a massive one last year on graph paper using double-sided tape. Worked phenomenally well. Her reading cats looks amazing. So it can be done on paper. What you can't do on this event is we don't allow printed canvases. You know, it's not a true conversion if all you're doing is printing your own canvas. It's, yeah, so we don't allow that, I'm afraid. We have to have some rules, don't we? We have to have some rules. There are even people that are doing it with round drills, which I'm really interested in because I desperately want to do that at some point. I want to do one with round drills, because I know that the white background isn't going to bother me. So, yeah, definitely going to do that. So, I think that's about it for me. I'm afraid you know, I need to go and get this dinner done. And I will add in extras. So, please be aware that if I haven't said what you're working on or given the figures for you, please look on screen. They may be up there. I will be back with another video on Sunday. I will be filming from the caravan over the weekend. We're having a cheeky weekend away, just me and the hubby. I'm not even sure if we're taking the dogs yet, which is nice because that means we can walk to a local pub and maybe get a meal in there. But anyway, I will be back really soon with another video. Please do keep dotting. Don't forget, I will need updated figures next Thursday. ready for the live on Friday. So thank you for joining me today. It is, as always, over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye bye.